Hey Beauties, so we're starting off by going in with the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Medium Beige and my Real Technique brush just to prime my eyelids for my eyeshadow. And then of course we're going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my Real Technique brush, and I'm going to go ahead and set that concealer. And then we're going to go in with the Jefree Star Jawbreaker palette and take my Morphe 532 brush into the color Wow, which is this very bright spring kind of color. I'm using it as my transition color. And ladies, like I always say, don't be a lazy blender. I'm going to keep going back in with this yellow. I'm building it up right now, but as I keep going forward, it's going to lose a little bit, and I'll keep going back in with that yellow. And I'm just cleaning off that 532 brush and going in with the Morphe 3503 palette. I'm taking the color Flame Game just to brighten things up a little bit more. Like I said, this is a spring look. And next, I'm just taking my Jefree Star JS8 blending brush and going into the color Ball of Fire just to brighten up my crease a little bit more. I'm taking it underneath Flame Game. And I actually did not like that brush, so I'm going in with my double-sided Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the blending side. This is my favorite, one of my go-to blending brushes. Then I'm taking my B Bella 329 blending brush and I'm just blending everything out. Ladies, please don't be a lazy blender. Like I always say, you do not want any harsh lines. You want this look to be as seamless and beautiful as possible. And I'm just going to go ahead and clean off that Morphe 532 brush and go back into the color Wow. That's the color I use as my transition color. Like I said, you guys will see me use this color quite a bit in this video. And so I'm going back in with that Morphe palette. I'm taking my JS5 blending brush into the color Red Alert and Unstoppable. I'm going to place these two colors on my crease and my outer V. These colors are very like bright pink, a little bit of red undertone, very spring, summer. I highly recommend them. I actually bought this palette for these colors because I don't have anything like it. If you guys can cop this palette, I know right now there's a sale going on for the quarantine. It's actually $14 for this palette instead of the regular $25 price, so I do highly recommend you guys copping this if you can. And now I'm taking my Morphe 532 brush, gonna clean it off and just blend everything out. Like I said, no harsh lines, ladies. With the same brush, I'm just going to clean off and go back into the Morphe palette. I'm taking the color Temptin. I'm placing it on top of Red Alert and Unstoppable and underneath Wow just to blend it out. You want a lighter color in between both of those colors, the crease and the transition, in order to make everything look seamless and blended out properly. And again, with the Morphe brush I use for my transition color, we're going back into that transition color for the last time and gonna just apply it one more time because, like I said, I lost the color a little bit as I was blending everything out. And I'm going to go on my LA Girl Pro Concealer and going to go ahead and spread down the inner corner of my eyes with a Jefree Star flat brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and create a cut crease where I'm going to place my eyeshadows at. Going in with my Jefree Star JS13 blending pencil brush into the Morphe palette with the color Unstoppable. I'm just going to go ahead and add some in the crease because I messed it up from that concealer. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills blending brush and just blending it out so there's no harsh lines. Going in with my double-sided Urban Decay brush, I'm taking the color Cotton Candy, which is this pink shimmer color that I'm going to spray Fix Plus on. You know, just gotta make it pop and place that on the center of my eyelid. And I'm going to go ahead and take that same brush and go into the color Lemon Drop. And I'm going to place it on the inner corner of my eye just to make it pop a little bit more. I love this color because it's just that perfect yellow shimmer color. It's no gold undertone. It's just very bright out there. I love it for this look. And I'm just going to take the other side of that blending brush and I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. You don't want harsh lines on your lids, especially if you're dealing with more than 2 colors. And then we're going to go in with my favorite Koko lashes in the style Jet Setter. And I wanted to show you guys how I apply my lashes. Usually I cut through it. I feel like it's a waste. I did do a video prior to this about how to put on falsies, but I just wanted to show you guys how quick I really put on my lashes opposed to a 3-minute video. And then next, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro corrector. I'm going to go ahead and correct underneath my eyes. As you guys know, I don't get much sleep until I finish school. This will be a necessary step in my beauty routine. And I'm taking my Lurella sponge and going to go ahead and blend that out. And then next, I'm going in with my Lurella blending brush and my Too Faced foundation in the color Mocha. Yes, I'm using a blending brush for my foundation. You guys don't judge me. I'm tired of using my Fenty and I need a drugstore foundation for my video specifically. And then next, I'm going in with my Mocha buffer brush and just going to go ahead and blend everything out. And then next, I'm going in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color medium beige. and I put way too much in that spot. And I'm just going to go ahead and conceal my T-zone. You guys, I did switch up my concealer for now. I'm running out of my NARS. I need to go on a Sephora Ulta run to get my concealer. So right now I'm just using my cheap concealer that I barely use just for this video. In all honesty, you guys, this is actually one of my favorite affordable concealers. At one point, I went over to NARS because I couldn't find my color in any concealer except for the NARS one. But at one point, this shade was actually too light for me, and you know, I've been out in the sun a little bit more, so it actually fits me now. I might actually go buy some more. And sorry, I forgot to mention that I'm taking my Real Technique sponge to just blend everything out. Going in with my Mercier translucent powder and my Real Technique sponge, I'm going to go ahead and bake my T-zone. You guys, this is another product that I do need to replace for the time being. I'm so tired of using my expensive makeup. I do need to replace it with the drugstore brand just for my videos for the time being, since everything is closed. Going in with that Because Cosmetics contour kit with my Real Technique brush, I'm going to go into that cool tone shade, and I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheeks. And I'm going to take that darker color and place it over that cooler tone contour and my forehead just to deepen up my contour. And then taking my IT Cosmetics blending brush with that cooler tone, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose. And I just like to take a fluffier, clean brush just to go ahead and buff everything out. And then I'm going to go in with my Bella brush and just go ahead and dust off that excess powder. And I'm going back in with my Mercier powder with my Real Technique sponge just to clean up my contour, just bake underneath. I just like my contour to be a little bit more sharp and clean. Going in with that Morphe palette and the Anastasia brush, I'm going into the color Flame Game just to add color to my lower lash line. And I'm going back in with the color Unstoppable as well just to add more pop. Ladies, please don't forget to do this step. It makes your eyeshadow look complete. It don't look half-assed. Just please do this step. Going back in with the Jefree Star palette, I'm going to go ahead and take that color Wow and try to apply it to my lower lash line. And to be honest, I did not like this color, so I used this Revlon glitter eyeshadow that I bought a few years ago. And you're going to place it right next to Unstoppable just to make it pop way more, you know, make it stand out, make the look just look like, girl, yes. And I'm just taking the colors Red Alert and Unstoppable and just placing it on my lower lash line one more time. And then I'm just going to take my glitter glue just to touch up a little bit more. And there was just one little step I forgot to do. I'm taking my Modern Renaissance palette using the color Tempura. Of course, you guys know this is my favorite brown bone color. I can't forget Tempura. You guys know this is my go-to color. It just pops, make everything come together for the look, any look actually. And of course, I have to put on the inner corners of my eye. Like I said, that's another makeup trick. One other place I like to place Tempura to make any look pop. And then I'm going to take this Bella brush just to dust off that excess powder. And then I'm going to take a random Coastal Scents brush and just blend out that contour one more time. And then I'm taking my Maybelline mascara and just going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. And for my highlight, I'm going in with my Morphe 510 brush and my favorite, the Anastasia Sundipped Glow Kit. I'm taking the color Moonstone. Of course, have to spray Fix Plus. You know, makes it pop way more. I love this palette because a little bit goes a long way, and it's just that natural glow, perfect for spring, summer. You know, when you get in the sun, it's gonna pop. You're gonna be slaying, girl. I recommend getting it if you can. Next, I'm taking this Lurella liquid lipstick in the color Beige. I got this from iMatch for free. To be honest, I don't care for the formula, but I felt like it just fit the look, and I was like, why not just try it out for the first time? Thank you ladies for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Just like my intro, my outro cut off because my camera died. See you ladies later.